Recently, I had this realization that I no longer Google things. It stopped being my go-to. That when I have a question, whether I'm debating with a friend, wondering how to fix my bike, or even curious what shoes are best for trail running, I instead turn to AI chatbots. And if I do ask Google, I usually don't even open a website because the AI summary usually gives me all the info I need. And I'm pretty sure I'm not the only one. So the question is, if people like us search and find answers to our questions through AI, how can our websites stay visible? And is there a way to actually benefit from this change? That's exactly what I'm breaking down today. I'll tell you how AI is affecting your website and what you can do to turn it into your competitive edge. Hi, I'm Erin from SiteGround, and if you're into smart, practical digital marketing tips like this, make sure to subscribe and hit that bell so you never miss a new video. All right, AI, we're coming for you. Let's dive in. The impact of AI on your website. You may have noticed your website metrics starting to shift, most notably that clicks are down, maybe even way down. Perhaps impressions are up, but clicks aren't. Maybe traffic patterns don't look like they used to. And the culprit? AI-powered search. Search engines and AI platforms are evolving at shocking speed, moving away from traditional lists of links and toward AI-generated summaries and direct answers. That means your content could still be showing up, but not in a way that drives the same kind of traffic it used to. And while that might sound like bad news, it's not all doom and gloom. In some cases, the clicks you do get may be more intentional. Users are better informed before they land on your site, which can lead to better conversions. So the secret is to work with these new trends, not stick to the same old plan. The websites that perform best in this new environment are the ones that understand how AI surfaces content and optimize accordingly. So let's get into what that actually looks like. First, continue prioritizing SEO. AI might be changing how search works, but it hasn't thrown the SEO rulebook out the window. In fact, the fundamentals matter more than ever. And at the top of the list, the technical SEO. If you want your site to show up in AI tools like Google's AI overviews or ChatGPT's search responses, your content needs to be readable not just by search engines, but by LLMs. That's short for large language models, the AI tech that powers these tools. They rely on clear structure and natural language to understand and surface your content. That means it's still essential to make sure your website is crawlable and indexable, keep your site structure clean and logical, use proper headings and metadata, ensure fast load times, fix broken links and redirects, and submit updated sitemaps. It's the behind-the-scenes work that makes everything else possible. Think of it as setting the stage so AI can actually find and feature your content. You can also check if your website building platform or CMS has built-in SEO tools. For example, SiteGround's website builder makes it easy to add SEO titles and meta descriptions for each page, while its AI assistant can help you create the actual content. So you get both optimized text and discoverable pages without extra hassle. Want to learn more about SEO basics? Check out our video that covers everything you need to know. I'll leave a link below. And if you want to get even nerdier about the future of AI and SEO, we've got a video for that too. I'll leave a link for that as well. Second, focus on high-quality, relevant content. Search engines and AI models are getting better at figuring out what people actually want. That means content that's packed to the brim with keywords that doesn't actually deliver real value just won't do the job. Relevance is everything on all the levels. And it's not just about ranking for a term. It's about answering the question behind the search. That's where understanding your users and their intent comes in. What are they really looking for? What problems are they trying to solve? What's the next step they want to take? A helpful approach to this is the NEAT framework. This means need. What's the user's underlying need? Expertise. Are you qualified to answer it? Authority. Can you back it up with experience or data? Trust. Are you giving users a reason to believe you? Timeliness. Is the information still relevant now? When you focus on being genuinely useful and not just keyword friendly, you create content that AI is more likely to surface. Because AI-generated answers are trained to prioritize content that directly addresses your user questions. If your page clearly and effectively delivers on that intent, it has a much better shot at being included in AI overviews or LLM-powered summaries. Keywords and that aforementioned technical SEO help get you in the door. Relevance gets you featured. Third, use structured data. To help AI and search engines understand your content better, you need to give them clear clues. And that's where structured data comes in. Think of structured data like little labels or tags you add to your website's code that help search engines and LLMs understand what each part of your content is. For example, is this a product, a review, an event, or maybe a recipe? These labels help AI quickly figure out what your page is about. One of the most common ways to do this is with schema markup, a simple code you add to your pages to make them easier for AI and search engines to read. This can help your content show up in special search features like rich snippets, answer boxes, or AI-powered summaries. Along with structured data, don't forget the basics. Clear page titles and descriptions that tell both people and AI what your page covers. These help you get noticed and clicked on in search results. And don't worry, with SiteGround's website builder, you can easily add your page's SEO title and description. No coding required. I'll leave a link to the website builder below. Moving on to our next tip. Fourth, demonstrate authority. Given that AI can generate loads of content in seconds, standing out means showing what only you can bring to the table, why you have authority and what you're talking about or offering. This authority isn't just about sounding confident, though, but rather about backing up your content with real-world value. So this means including things AI just simply can't create from scratch, like firsthand experience, original data or insights, case studies, quotes from experts, customer testimonials, and specific product knowledge. These human-driven elements help validate your content, making it trustworthy and more unique, and importantly, more appealing, not just to readers, but to AI as well. Because when those LLMs decide what content to surface or summarize, they favor sources that appear reliable and well-informed. So the more you clearly demonstrate authority, the more likely your content is to get picked up by AI in responses and trusted by your audience. In short, if it's something only you can say it. Fifth, implement semantic and NLP keywords. Gone are the days of repeating the same exact keyword over and over in a blog post. That was fun, but times have changed. Search engines, and especially AI models, now understand language more like humans do by using natural language processing, or NLP as it's called, which helps them grasp the meaning behind the words. That means it's time to start thinking beyond exact match keywords and lean into semantic and NLP-driven terms. In a natural conversation, you wouldn't just say ChatGPT over and over. You'd also mention related terms like AI prompts, LLMs, AI search, or generative tools. That's what semantic keywords are. They are conceptually related words and phrases that help paint a fuller, more relevant picture. And well, they just generally sound more human. This matters because AI doesn't just match keywords, it analyzes meaning. By weaving in related terms, you help AI and search engines better understand the context of your content, increasing your chances of being included in AI-generated summaries or surfaced in relevant search queries. So instead of obsessing over one keyword, think like the lovely human that you are. Write naturally, cover the topic holistically, and use the kind of language that real people, and now AIs, expect to see. Sixth, keep it short and direct. When it comes to AI-driven search, less really can be more, because really, it should come as a surprise to no one that given our shrinking attention spans, users today are looking for quick, clear answers. And as such, so are AI tools. This means you don't always need long, sprawling articles to rank or get featured. In fact, overly long content can bury the answer and hurt your chances of showing up in those AI summaries or featured in snippets at all. So instead, break things down into focused, bite-sized pieces. Like, if you're writing a WordPress tutorial, for example, don't lump everything into one massive post. Split it into separate, tightly focused articles like how to use the WordPress dashboard, editing pages in WordPress, managing users in WordPress, and so on. This makes it easier for search engines and AI to identify exactly what your content is about and deliver the right piece to the right person at the right time. Bottom line, be direct, be useful, and make it easy to find the answer extra fast. And by the way, being short and direct doesn't just matter on your website. AI is also changing how emails show up in inboxes. We've got a whole video on AI-generated email summaries that breaks down what you need to know to stay ahead when it comes to your email marketing. I'll leave a link to that below. 7th, publish fresh content. In our new fun AI and search reality, recency matters, and a lot more than you might think. Both large language models and search engines like Google give extra weight to fresh content, and it's not just about news articles. Even evergreen topics can get a bump if your content is recent, updated, or newly published. We've even seen cases where low-authority sites were cited in ChatGPT simply because their content was newer than anything else available on that topic. That means regularly publishing or updating content can give you that extra special competitive edge, even if you're not a big player. Whether it's tweaking stats, adding a recent example, or creating a brand new post, keeping things current tells AI this is relevant right now. 8. Get your site mentioned in quality sources. Remember how we talked about authority? Well, it's not just about you demonstrating you have authority, but also others doing so as well. This has always been important when it comes to SEO, and it's even more important now. Not all links and mentions are created equal, though. Getting your site referenced by trusted sources, reputable media outlets, industry blogs, or through relevant collaborations and partnerships doesn't just help your SEO, but it signals to AI that your content is credible and valuable. It's like getting a thumbs up from respected voices in your field. When authoritative sites link to or mention you, AI models pick up on those signals and are more likely to include your content in their answers or summaries. It increases your authority and your relevance in one fell swoop. This means that investing time in PR, guest posts, partnerships, or influencer collaborations can pay off big. Not just by driving referral traffic, but by increasing your site's standing in AI-powered search results. Put simply, quality mentions equals stronger authority, which equals better AI visibility. Okay, now you're surely convinced that AI is reshaping how websites get discovered. And that, of course, means it's time to rethink how we approach SEO and content. But by now you also realize that there's good news. The fundamentals haven't just disappeared. Technical SEO, relevance, authority, and fresh, well-structured content still matter, maybe even more than ever. And at the same time, AI's rise means we need to be smarter about how we create and organize content, focusing on real user intent, using natural language, and making sure our sites are easy for AI to understand and trust. And when you combine these strategies, you'll not only keep up with AI, but have this very unique opportunity to get ahead of it. Because the future of search belongs to those of us who work with AI, not against it. Want to learn more? We've got a free ebook that covers everything you need to know about SEO in the age of AI. I'll leave the link below. All right, if you found this video helpful, hit that like button and subscribe for more practical digital marketing insights. See you next time.